Brinnington is a great place to live.
Brinnington is diverse.
Brinnington is undergoing change.
Brinnington is a great place to work. I've met lots of lovely, diverse people in the community.
Brinnington is not what you see at first glance.
Brinnington is an amazing community and I am so very proud to be part of it.
Brinnington is its people. They are the most wonderful people on God's good earth.
Despite what you might hear from other places, especially from the press and the media, there was a really good community, but there was very little support.
There was very little help and support for people that were struggling financially, struggling with benefits, struggling in general.
The Big Local coming along was pretty much, it was the community's ideas funded by a group in the community. It was a fantastic idea. There was a lot of people worked behind it from the start, and I think we did the best we could.
For too long, people look at places like Brinnington and see them as an area that needs fixing. So we'll come in and we'll do amazing things. But that just is the wrong way round. The people who live here are the experts in this place. They know what it's like 24/7. Our approach has been very much to provide a kind of scaffolding around their passion and their commitment and just their joy and energy, really. So bringing some of the technical advice that they might need from time to time around things like financial management, mentoring as people move into leadership positions and how that works when you live in a place, but you've also got responsibility for a big programme like Big Local. Sometimes that's tricky to manage. So providing that emotional, practical and technical support, I think, around the community has been really important.
Well, the things we're proudest of, the community garden at Green Thumbs, obviously the memorial garden outside of First House, just out here. You know, we took children who'd never been out of Brinnington to Blackpool and we took them to the zoo. And we funded events that got families out so they had something to do on the afternoon. We set up holiday events so there was something for families to do, something for them to talk about. We still get people even now coming up to us and saying, when's the next one of these going to be?
So some of the impacts are big in terms of new services or green facilities. Some of the impacts are quite small, or perhaps could be described as being small, in the connections that people make and the relationships, and just having somewhere to go. The Big Local's community hub was a real point of rescue for some people when they felt that they had nowhere else to turn.
Joining Big Local has changed my life massively, because at the time I became a committee member, I was going through some problems at home. It gave me a purpose. It made me not just think within my own home, it made me think of the wider community more, and it helped me. Me helping others helped me. It helped my mental health greatly.
I think one of the things that this experience, when I reflect on the whole period that we've been working alongside the residents here, one of the things is just the way that people blossom. When you're just given an opportunity, the talent and the potential is all there. All that some people need is somebody to open a door, somebody to say, yes, you can, somebody to just have a bit of faith and create an opportunity, and then they run, and boy, do they run.
There have been many, many times where I've said, no, I'm not that guy. But there's been just as many times where I've said, this is my community. No one else is going to do anything here.
My hope for the future of Brinnington is that young people especially channel their energy into changing their community for the better.
My hope for the future of Brinnington is more awareness of all the things that Brinnington provides, especially for mental health and friendship, and awareness of the loneliness that can happen.
My hope for the future of Brinnington is that its young people learn that they are worth more than they read in the press.
My hope is that the people of Brinnington are leading the changes.
My hope for the future of Brinnington is to gain lots more positive relationships in aid of supporting the area, to have more places for young people to go to and enjoy activities.
My hope for the future of Brinnington is we can continue the work that the Big Local did in some way, shape or form. We did so much, it would be a disservice, not just to the Big Local but to the community itself, to stop now.